What's up, everybody? I'm Cal, and today I'm releasing the first big update for my Minecraft resource pack, Calamon's Arms and Armor. For anyone who's not already familiar with my resource pack, it is focused around Minecraft tools, weapons, and armor, and I designed it to fit in well with the vanilla block textures or your favorite builder's texture pack. I started with the vanilla textures, and I tried to add greater detail while drawing inspiration from some of my favorite game universes, mostly Warhammer Fantasy and the Elder Scrolls. This version of the pack comes in 2 flavors and is available for both the Java edition of Minecraft and the Bedrock edition. As always, download links are in the description down below, so please check it out after the video and let me know what you think. The first version includes only the arms and armor textures, just like the original. But I've also released an expanded edition that includes textures for a few decorative blocks and crafting stations that I've been using in my personal worlds for a while now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the new tool textures that are available in every version of this pack. Alright, so here I've got on display all of the new textures that I've added in the 1.1 version, along with a couple from the original version of the pack just to compare and contrast. So, the original version did not include shears. I've added those. I've also added the flint and steel and the fishing rod. And then you can see some of the new damaged item textures here as well. I also added the arrow, firework rocket, and the flint to better match the way that I've depicted those in the flint and steel and bow and crossbow. And of course, here on this armor stand, you can see the new turtle armor helmet, which was not in the original version of the pack either. If you're using this resource pack in the Java edition of Minecraft, and you are using Optifine, you'll actually have access to a couple of additional armor variants for each armor type. And the way that you access these armor variants is first by turning on custom item textures in Optifine. So, under Options, we need to go to Video Settings, Quality, and then Custom Items needs to be turned on. Once you have custom item textures turned on, you'll need to use an anvil to change the name of your item. So we have a light variant and a heavy variant for each armor type. So I'm going to go ahead and change this iron helmet to a heavy iron helmet, and you'll see that the texture here has already changed. Similarly, for the chest plate, if we wanted to get, say, the light iron chest plate, we would just add light before iron chest plate. In addition to the item textures themselves changing, the armor models also change. So here is the heavy iron helmet, and here is the standard iron helmet. In the Java edition with Optifine installed, you can use the variants to create your own look for each armor type. Unfortunately, Optifine is a mod that is only available for the Java edition of Minecraft, so this functionality is not available in the Bedrock edition of my resource pack. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at all of the textures for each of the armor and weapon types. Here are the wooden tools and the leather armor textures. On the left is the light armor variant, on the right is the heavy armor variant, and the second row of tools is the damaged variants. And this is what the leather armor looks like in the Bedrock edition as well. It is all of the light armor pieces for the leather armor type. Next up are the stone tools and the chain armor. Again, on the left is the light, on the right is the heavy, and the second row of tools is the damaged item textures. This one, I drew a little bit of inspiration from Warhammer Fantasy's Black Orc design, sort of that iron jaw look. And here's what it looks like on my character. This is the medium armor variant of the chain armor, and this is also the texture that I use for the Bedrock edition. Okay, here are the iron tools and armor. Light armor on the left with the spectacles, standard in the middle, and the heavy armor variant, which is loosely based on the warrior priest design from Warhammer Fantasy as well. And here's what the heavy iron armor looks when it's on a character. This is the texture that I use for the Bedrock edition. Here are the gold tools and armor. Again, on the left is the light with the spectacles, and on the right is the heavy. Here is what the light gold armor looks like when it's on a player. And for gold, since it offers a little bit less protection, I actually decided to go with the light variant for the Bedrock edition. Next up, diamond tools and armor. On the left is the light armor variant. On the right is the heavy armor variant. For diamond, I went back to the goggles that I originally used for leather rather than the spectacles. And I also redid the trident texture to match the diamond tools. It just felt right for me. So let's take a closer look here at the trident in the armor stand's hand. And if you'd like to customize the armor stands in your world so that they can hold tools as well, this is the customizable armor stands data pack by PHSS, THPOK, and Mookie Tanuki. And I got this from the Vanilla Tweaks website. For the diamond armor, I'm once again using the heavy variant for the Bedrock edition. Finally, we've got the Netherite tools and armor. Once again, on the left is the light version, on the right is the heavy version, and on the far right is the elytra, which I textured to match the Netherite armor. Here's the heavy armor on my character, and this is the version that I use in the Bedrock edition as well. So earlier in the video, I mentioned that there are actually two versions of the pack available for both editions of Minecraft, and the expanded edition includes these textures here at the end of the fence. These are all of the crafting tables and decorative blocks that I've edited for the expanded edition of my pack. For the crafting tables, I basically just changed the wood texture so it looked more like spruce than whatever wood it was originally. I did the same for the standard chest. For trapped chests, I actually made it match dark oak, and I just tweaked the ender chest a little bit because it felt a little bit out of place next to the other chests after I made the edits. For the torches, I did something similar. Basically just replaced the wood texture so it looked more like spruce. I basically use spruce for everything, and this really helped make my base and my storage room look a lot cleaner. For the lanterns, I adjusted the metal to look more like the iron in the rest of my pack, and it's the same for the chains. And then I actually created these sort of more decorative versions of the glass texture. So that is white glass all the way on the right, then light gray, regular gray, and then black on the left. Finally, as you may have noticed with my diamond armor textures, the diamond is a slightly different tone than vanilla. So I went ahead and updated the diamond ore and the diamond block so that they are consistent with my diamond armor. So that's everything that's included in my resource pack, which is available right now for both Bedrock and Java. If you're just looking for arms and armor, go ahead and get the standard edition of the pack. If you're looking for a little bit more, I'd encourage you to download the expanded edition that includes those block textures as well. I do hope you guys enjoy this pack. I've had a lot of fun making it, and it's really exciting for me that so many people have downloaded it and shared it, and I look forward to continuing to update it in the future. Thanks again for all the positive comments and feedback that you guys have given me, and I hope I'll see you around for the next video. Bye for now.